welcome to the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi for NAVDEX 2023. Today we're focusing on the UAE Navy programs and local shipbuilding industry. We are now on the booth of ADSB, Abu Dhabi Ship Building, a local shipbuilder. Good morning, sir. Can you please introduce yourself?
Of course. I'm David Massey. I'm the Chief Executive of Abu Dhabi Ship Building. Welcome to ADSB.
All right, David. Thanks for welcoming us on your booth here at NAVDEX 2023. What announcement did you make today regarding the Benuna Mark II?
We are very pleased to be able to announce this morning that ADSB will be prime contractor for a significant contract to deliver three BR71 MkII 71-metre corvettes, plus a number of patrol boats and ILS and logistic support to the Angolan Navy. And the value of that contract is approximately €1 billion.
So, as our audience probably knows, the UAE Navy is an existing customer of the Benuna, so probably the Mark I. They have 6 units in service. Is this design an evolution or based on the current design?
Yes, it is. It's an evolution of the design. It's very similar. The key difference, there are some differences, of course, to the bridge systems and the radar systems, but the key difference is that the vessels as supplied to Angola will operate UAVs rather than a helicopter. And
last but not least, can you tell us a little bit about your shipyard or shipbuilding facility?
Yes, indeed. ADSB has a very large facility in Musafah, in Abu Dhabi. We have 330,000 square meters of facility with an 80-meter, 2,000-ton synchro lift, travel lift, and the ability to dry berth 10 large vessels at any one time, wet berth 6, and we have, I believe, the largest air-conditioned composite facility in the region.
And will you need to expand your yard to accommodate the new shipbuilding program?
Yes, ADSB is going to be very busy over the next 5 years. We will be initiating a significant capex program in the course of this year. We will probably spend about 150 million dirhams on expanding our facilities, and the capacity of the yard will probably increase by around 30%.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are now on the booth of CMN Naval, who is the designer of the Benuna Mark II and as well as the Mark I already in service here in the country. Good morning, sir. Can you please introduce yourself?
Akram Safa from CMN Naval, from Business Development. Good to be with you, Xavier, and good to be with Naval News.
Likewise, thanks for welcoming us, Akram. So, can you please tell us about the contract that's just been announced this morning at IDEX NAVDEX 2023?
This is a milestone contract for us as CMN Naval, for our strategic partners ADSB, an edge company, but mainly for the United Arab Emirates and for the country, because it's a contract which shows the place of the UAE that has become a cemented hub for the military industry, and also today, thanks to this contract, for export, for military export. And through this landmark project and contract, it will be the first naval export from the UAE to another country. So we're very, very proud of it, and we're the design authority of the vessel, which is based, as you know, of the BR71 Benuna, of which we delivered 6 with Abu Dhabi Ship Building. This design has been obviously optimized and modernized, and we're very, very proud of this partnership.
Can you just briefly tell us the main differences between Mark I and Mark II? I see it looks more stealthy, it looks more modern.
Stealth design at CMN runs through our veins and our DNA. So definitely the vessel is more stealthy in terms of payload. You know, Mark I was done over 10 years ago now, so definitely we've optimized and come a long way since then. Yeah.
Akram, another big milestone for CMN Naval here during NAVDEX is that today you're launching a new landing craft. Can you tell us more?
So as an interconnected European group, there's always lots going on at our different shipyards. So in Cherbourg at CMN today, if I may show you, we have a 70-meter LCT that we're just putting in the water as we speak. So the total payload is 200 tons, 200 gross tons, and this is back at our shipyard at Cherbourg for the launch of the vessel. So we're connected live now to CMN. This is a landing carrier, 70 meters in length. We're very proud of this delivery as well.
It's a very large ship. Is it the largest to date?
It's the largest landing craft that we've built and designed, yes, for sure. We're always innovating, and since we have our own in-house design team, we have another model based off the same LCT that we're adapting and we're working on. And this model actually came to us because of direct demand. So it's based on our customers' demand that we came up with this model. And I believe we have a 3D printed version that we brought with us from Cherbourg, just for you.
All right. Thank you very much for the exclusivity.
So here we have it, the LCT 70 meters, with capacity of up to 2 helicopters, 2 Augusta Westlands in the back, a ro-ro capability in the front, and also through the rear, through the aft. And yeah, this is a 3D printer that we use back at Cherbourg, back at home. So this is just one example of our latest innovation of 2023 already. One of many.
All right, Akram, thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Can you tell us about this project, and is it the first time you're showing it at NAVDEX?
Yes, it's the first time. Actually, this is like a totally in-house design and development. The platform is called the 10-meter USV. The main purpose of this platform is to do surveillance. We have basic navigation equipment like a radar and a camera, surveillance camera. And the boat should be doing all the surveillance work for harbor protection, illegal fishery, and all these types of surveillance application. So it can be used as a manned, so someone can go on a normal patrol in the boat, or it can be used from a ground station.
Last but not least, can you tell us a little bit about the automation, the software you use?
Yes, okay, for the software we are developing an in-house software, so we are using our own software and hardware to control that USV. The idea of the whole project came that a lot of platforms are being made for the USV to organize the missions, or it's designed specifically for this operation, but it was the first time that we think that we need to make a software that will have an option to be even in Arabic language, so the end user will not need to translate or anything. So we will have, of course, the English version, but we'll have both the Arabic and the English version at the same time. The components of all the RF, the boards that we use, is actually being done also in-house in the company.
Have you started the sea trials, the test, and so on?
We made one sea trial, and to check the range and check the functionality of the radar and the cameras, and it was actually better than what we expected, but still we are announcing it that it's still in the phase of a prototype.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Local shipbuilder Seer Marine is showcasing for the first time a 3D printed unmanned surface vehicle. They say it took them 5 days to achieve this end result. The USV is 350 kilos. It has a full electric propulsion system, and they will print. They will print the mast as well later on. They did all this in their facility. They are looking at using 3D printing to speed up the production of vessels, including unmanned vessels like this one. The UAE Navy booth is showcasing scale models of some of its in-service ships, such as the Falash 2 or the Benuna, but also future vessels such as the scale model of the Gowind, currently being built in France. Actually, they are at outfitting stage. So the Gowind corvette by Naval Group. This one comes in a quite different configuration compared to the vessels in service with the Egyptian Navy. The 76mm main gun is in the Stratus configuration, so that means it can intercept incoming anti-ship missiles. The vertical launch systems Initially, they were supposed to deploy ESSM by Raytheon, but actually this has been changed to VL-MICA NG by MBDA. There are 4 2x4, so 8 in total Exocet anti-ship missiles, a ram launcher on top of the helicopter hangar by Raytheon, as well as 2 close-in weapon systems by Australian company EOS. Those are 30mm gun systems. Last but not least, and that's quite unique, there will be 2 guided rocket launchers fitted towards the bow, so forward, and those systems are by South Korean company LIG Next One.